He decided to say, basically, like, hang them.
We are living in a different America. A sitting president is calling for the hanging of his political opponents, and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is not having it. In a blistering critique, she declares the nation has plummeted to unthinkable depths, where a commander-in-chief openly incites violence against elected officials and faces zero consequences. She exposes the shocking double standard. An average citizen makes a joke online and authorities are at their door.
They're really not that bad. They're really not that bad. Y'all are just, being dramatic.
But the president calls for executions and it's just another day. This, she says, is how you know we are all in hell.
There's no way that we are living in the United States of America. Emphasis on unite.
The flames, both literal and political, are raging. A fire at the Capitol itself serves as a stark metaphor, a smoke signal warning the nation of the impending danger it refuses to fully see. Crockett methodically connects the dots, tracing a direct line from the president's rhetoric to the emboldenment of white supremacist elements.
Because I'm not crazy and I'm not blind and I understand what it is.
She reveals a chilling personal encounter where a man flashed white power signs outside her Capitol office, a brazen act she attributes to an administration that downplays the evil of swastikas and winks at its extremist base. She recalls the very fine people in Charlottesville, the stand back and stand by command to the Proud Boys, and the convicted neo-Nazis from January 6th as a clear and consistent pattern. This isn't just politics. She questions if it's a mental illness, a cult-like detachment from reality that has supporters ignoring the economy, their pocketbooks, and basic human decency. The hypocrisy, she argues, is staggering. While the right wing orchestrates a full-blown moral panic over a Democrat merely receiving a text from Jeffrey Epstein,
the killing of somebody because they disagree,
they remain utterly silent on the former president's extensive, documented ties to the convicted sex offender. Crockett labels this a transparent and racist attempt to use a hollow ethical violation to strip a black woman of her power.
That I'm a racist or I'm race baiting and they don't even know what it means to bait anything because that's a little bit of a... Anyway.
She didn't back down. On the House floor, she launched a counteroffensive, publicly naming Republicans like Lee Zeldin, who admitted to taking donations from Epstein, proving their outrage was a selective and cynical political stunt designed to distract from their own failures and their leaders' corruption. And in a bombshell revelation, Crockett announces she is on the verge of a monumental decision, a run for the United States Senate. But this is not a decision driven by ambition. It is a data-driven mission. She is awaiting polling results to answer one critical question. Is she the candidate who can uniquely energize non-voters, expand the electorate, and finally flip Texas blue? She makes a stunning pledge. If the data shows another Democrat has a stronger chance, she will not run and will instead throw her full support behind them. This is about something bigger than any single person. Winning Texas is the master key. It transforms the Senate, allowing for the passage of voting rights and reproductive freedom acts, and it single-handedly demolishes the Republican Electoral College map. The filing deadline is December 8th, and a decision is imminent by Thanksgiving. The fight for the future is at her doorstep, and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is preparing her answer.